We've been through a year-long bear market. Attending Blockshow Asia this year, I had one question in mind. Is blockchain still alive?
I came to this event and I was pleasantly surprised that there's still so many people attending. Talking with everybody, I feel confident that it's not over.
Well, it's morning here in Singapore, getting ready for Blockshow Asia, and I'm a little bit excited. So they actually gave us this title build, and for me it's a little bit weird seeing it on a magazine cover. It's kind of scary. You're like, hey man, if you guys don't build anything, we're all screwed. Nice, I got a nice pass. Thank you. For our first stop, we talked to head trader Charles to ask him what he thinks about the market dip.
It looks like we're finding some sort of support. It's not very strong support, right? I think there was a very interesting meme, and they used like a Cheetos chip to lock the door, saying this is what BTC support looks like, right? So I don't know if this is going to hold. Definitely think it's going to go, maybe it'll hit 3,100 at one point. Can't imagine, it would take another dip from there. But yeah, I mean, it's, just looking for buying opportunities. Would definitely recommend, our clients to start looking at BTC again. ETH, not the same. Yeah, I mean, it's a different animal, right? So ETH, everyone's questioning the real utility of it with dApps not having the users that they need to see. There's really no reason for anyone to buy and hold besides speculation. And you can't call it a store of value either because it's an inflationary currency. ETH is going to see a big rally once proof of stake comes to life.
We saw some dinosaurs giving out fiat freebies and Enjin giving some crypto ones.
100 is 50% chance.
To explain what's going on here, Clement is trying to receive a digital collectible prize from the Enjin QR system. How it works is that you scan the QR code with the Enjin wallet, and then you're greeted with a loot box. Inside the loot box is an assortment of prizes, like the Frozen Enj, which is the lowest price, to digital epic items.
100 is 50% chance. You got the lowest price.
After receiving the lowest price from Maxim and the Enjin team, I found my friend Austin, who is now an entrepreneur in the blockchain space.
Blockchain, I'm a software engineer. I've been doing that for over 10 years. And, I've always seen blockchain as kind of like a data structure that is in your proverbial toolbox to build things out. Instead of building for the technology, you start to see in desperate times people building for the customer first and then implementing the technology where it makes sense. And so I think that's where the legitimacy is coming from. And I think if we go that route more and more, I think the valuation might follow. And definitely the more legitimate projects are kind of rearing their heads and appearing. So yeah, a lot less trash, I mean, I don't want to.
Well, there's Treecoin.
I love trees.
Well, we were down there. We thought we were in the wrong location because there was another conference going on, and then we're like, okay, where's this conference? And we said, oh, there's a Treecoin. Gotta just find all the shitcoins, and we're there. Before I get sued to oblivion, I do want to say that I have nothing against Treecoin. I mean, I just found the name funny. I mean, why would trees need the blockchain anyways? Seeing that we're in a fintech hub, we have to ask the question that everyone's dying to ask. Are institutional clients moving into this space? Hey buddy, are you an institutional investor? Oh well. Do you have additional clients who are interested? Do you have new blood coming in, or is it the same old blood that's been around?
Pretty interesting, actually. Obviously can't reveal the names, but within the last week, 3 hedge funds. So I don't think they've been in crypto before, but they just onboarded with us.
Right.
Haven't had a chance to talk with them specifically on what they're looking for, but that's a good sign, right?
Who are the people coming here? Are there any new blood coming into the space, or are they all just old funds?
Yeah, frankly, not that many newcomers now. Mostly people that are, based on the feedback from our exhibitors, they're saying, hey, they're not newcomers, they're not newbies. They're really they know what they're talking about and what they need. They come and say, hey, you do this, okay, we want to continue. If you don't do this, we go out. So mostly people that have been in the space for a while.
And they know what they're talking about.
But I definitely see a different crowd. It's it's more diverse. And talking with everybody, I feel confident that it's not over. And I think this is the way it's going to be. And you're going to need more different kinds of people. It can't just be engineers. You're going to need branding, marketing. You need the finance guys. You're going to need everybody.
Seeing how there are so many new people, I decided to start a live stream with Captain Crypto so they can all embarrass themselves.
What up, girl? You live right now. This is Sandra.
You gotta do the Fortnite dance.
Yeah, we're going, yeah, this is live, for real. We got like 114 people joining.
In the media room, we also encountered Sarah from VChain, who had a working sample of a designer shoe, which incorporates VChain's anti-counterfeit technology. Here.
Hello, Michael.
So she has this. This is the shoe that's already using VChain technology inside. So this is to be like an anti-counterfeit system that's already being deployed by VChain. So you have this like pair of designer shoes, and what they have is here is that they have a chip that you can scan with an app. And this chip, it can't be counterfeited. So you use the VChain Pro app here. Okay, so you open it up, you got the VChain logo, you can scan by NFC. So you can scan an NFC tag that's sewn inside the shoe, so no one can remove it. If you destroy it the moment you remove it. You scan it. I think you move it around a bit.
There you go.
Dang, magic fingers. All right, so blockchain verifying, and boom, you got the item, the product name, the product ID, and if like that's the ID that can't be replicated. This is unique, the unique ID on the blockchain. Seeing how it's a crypto conference, we can't go without asking the all-important question. What do you think about STO, security token offerings?
STOs.
Can you buy an STO?
Can I buy one?
Yeah. Are you accredited in the US?
Oh, that means you have to have. You have to have $1 million.
Yeah.
Man, fuck that. Man, I get $1 million. I'm like everybody else. I'm like on the ground, dude. Like.
So what we see right now is that there's this divide between utility tokens and security tokens. Do you have any views on, what's your view on security tokens? This is going to be a hard question for you. I see that smile coming through.
I think a lot of people are just purely looking at security tokens. There's a lot of confusion in the market because of different definition of what a security token is. So there will be new terms like token security, which I always talk about.
So you're basically cutting down the scope, right? So okay, what is the scope of a security token? Is it a token security or security token?
Well, to me, a security token is that you tokenize the security.
Yeah.
So the underlying instrument is the security, which already have a legal entity. Token security can bring in a lot of new business models and tokens, digital assets into the old economy.
As night fell, we traveled to the Mithril Party, where they brought their social media streamers so we can all teach them about cryptocurrencies.
And you can ask them about Mithril and MachiX. I'm sure they're going to give an interesting answer.
So I'm here with Jeff, the king of the party.
The king goes along with the Mithril theme.
Yeah, the king of the
And you just
call me mountain.
You call me a dwarf.
What's your main core objective with Mithril?
Okay, so we had a lit app we now call Pi, and yeah, the rebranding was a disaster. So when I went to the product owner, I was like, hey, what the fuck? Everybody's kind of pissed about the name change, and then like the DAU MAU is going up. I'm like, all right, cool. Aside from that, though, like we did MachiX, and MachiX is like IP exchange, and we're gonna be tokenizing IP assets, and I think that's really exciting. So it's for music, movies. They're gonna become tokens, and then like fans can own a piece of the movie rights or the music rights. Yeah, we say no one's buying music anymore, but they'll buy music rights. And I think it's a win-win situation. So I think a lot of times like tech wins, and then the content producers lose out, or the artists lose out, and the tech wins, the tech platform. I don't want to see another tech / content play that is not win-win. And of course the tech always goes, well, you got some exposure. Yeah, we stole your content. We didn't give you any royalties. We made all the money, no rev share. But at least you got exposure to your fans. Like, oh, great. So that's I think the key for MachiX.
12 past midnight, guys. My dinner. So I've been busy the whole day today. So my first time to get food, and I had to get some Singaporean hawker food. So like we got these nice satay sticks over here. Absolutely amazing. I'm just like dying right here. So I'm just gonna dive in. so good. The taste of like the peanut butter sauce on this roast meat, and it's roast over charcoal. So you get the texture coming through. Just brilliant.